Welcome to the new OGs, everybody. I'm your host, Chris Allen, and my co-host.
Dow, what's up, baby?
What's up, man? Happy New Year,
Happy New
2025.
Year.
2025.
2025, man.
Ain't that crazy?
Who knew we would make it this long?
Man. I thought when I was a kid in 2000 we would have flying cars. My dad was like, no.
Ah, we got cars that drive on water though.
Oh, for real? I ain't never
Boat
seen that.
cars.
Oh,
Boat cars. No, all bullshit aside.
how-
Not those. So I'm not talking about those jet boats.
a
'Cause
boat
they do
car.
have they do have jet
Boat
cars,
car.
but they have boat cars that literally drive off of the road into the ocean or
Oh,
river
yeah, it
or
is.
lakes.
A water car. That's the
Yeah.
actual thing.
Yeah, that's just real.
This looks more like a boat.
It looks like a boat,
Yeah.
but it drives.
Yeah, this is definitely for somebody that live in Florida. They got a lot of money. Yeah,
I don't even know if they that expensive.
let's see let's see what you thinking.
Fun fact: do they count it as a boat?
It's a water car EV.
So listen, I don't know if you know this. Do you know how long you can finance boats for?
Oh nah, how long?
So you can finance a boat like you finance a house. So say you got a $20,000 boat, you can do a a 30-year
A
plan on a boat.
A 30,000 year mortgage
Yes. So a 30-year mortgage, you can do a 30-year
loan.
finance, loan on a $20,000 boat.
Man, okay. So I'm. You know what? Hearing this, white people, I'm not impressed with your fucking boats. I'm not impressed with your fucking boats now.
I found that shit out a couple years ago.
Man, see, white people be doing shit. I got a boat. Okay, yeah, you got the shit for a 30-year lease on a boat.
Yeah, yo, you can literally get a boat for like couple $100 a month.
I'm getting a boat.
Shit, what? Now the maintenance and where you store that is where the problem come in.
They won't tell you how much it is.
How much they selling them for?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just.
you can find them shits though.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna look it up. But this water car, they want you to put a $5,000 deposit on it. I'm guessing that's probably what 10%.
Yeah, I would get a used one. That's for a brand new one.
Damn.
You wouldn't even have to do that. They got an EV one too.
Let's see, how much is a water car?
I drove a jet car. How much are they?
Oh, this is 2014. That was 135,000.
Yeah, they not that much.
Yeah, I'm
no
about to say you can't even. Nope. Yep, that's what it is. Oh my God, it's between 135 and $375,000 depending on the model that you want.
That sounds crazy.
Yeah.
That sounds crazy. They only have to put down a $5,000 deposit.
Yeah, because you know what it is. Because they know people are gonna be like, you know what? Give me my money back, man. What am I doing?
Yeah, fuck that.
135,000. Yeah.
It's not even a good looking thing. It's not even a good looking vehicle.
Here's one. This is a Jeep prototype for
Oh,
$375.
no, that's different.
I can see you. I can see you on Turo.
That is slightly different.
I can see you on Turo getting written that on Turo.
$375 though is crazy.
Yeah. You know, that's probably what's gonna happen. Some rich dude's gonna buy it, or some enterprise, not rich, some enterprising person's gonna buy it and then rent that shit out to make money with it.
$375 is crazy.
Yeah, this.
I don't think nobody's renting out a $375,000 car.
I think if you're an entrepreneur and you into that kind of stuff and you live in the right area, I think you could do it.
They might. That's
I think
crazy,
you could. Yeah, you could. I mean, you think about it. People buy houses and rent them out all the time.
though. Yeah, I mean,
You just gotta be in a.
if
I
that's
see what you're
if
saying.
that's considered a boat though, you can do a 30-year loan on that.
Let's see. Is a water car? A boat or a car? I said, is it a bore? A boat or a car? Oh man, water car. You know what? Would it being car? I think that's probably how they're gonna lease it out or
Yeah.
finance it as a
Yeah.
car, because it just keeps saying it's a hand-built vehicle. They won't say.
Okay, well, fuck that. Anyways, more of the story is you don't need a lot of money to buy a boat. You
Yeah.
can buy a $60,000-$70,000 boat, a humongous boat, but you can fucking get a loan for a 30-year loan on that.
Nigga,
bitch.
I'm about to get. Can you, bro? What if they had Section 8 Section 8 boats? Could you imagine a Section
I think
8
they
yacht?
do have a Section 8 boat. It's called a John boat.
A Section 8 boat. Section 8
Yeah,
boat.
that's
Section 8 boat.
that's a John boat. That's a tiny ass boat.
That's fucking hilarious, man. Section Section 8 recover. I guess Section 8 is a thing.
The Section 8 boat.
Section 8 boats. It's the low value ones that get scrapped.
Man, you fucking with these people, man.
Oh, this is a Section 8 housing voucher program.
Not fucking with these people.
Man.
Well,
So yeah, when I was in the Bahamas, man, I saw some nice ass boats, and I actually went on a yacht. Shit was pretty dope.
now a yacht. I mean, it's still a boat. You can still do a 30,000. I mean, 30. I keep saying 30,000. A 30-year loan on a yacht too. So say you got it's just like a mortgage. You got a $250,000 home. You got a 30-year mortgage on it. It's gonna be the same amount. You know.
Mm.
It's gonna be the same amount
That's
for what you
true.
would pay for a mortgage.
Yeah.
It's not crazy. And he got a yacht. SS Minnow Johnson.
Yeah, the maintenance and shit is what gets you there, huh?
Yeah, the maintenance and then where you got to store it.
Yeah.
Because you got to pay to store it. Unless you got a shit ton of land and a big ass trailer, like a yacht. Like, I mean, that's a different type of.
I want to say I was on a 40-foot yacht. It was about a 40-foot yacht.
I don't think I got nowhere to store a 40-foot yacht.
Put that shit in my yard.
You got a 40-foot yard?
Yeah, I can put my shit in. I would have to tear my shed down. But I could get it back there.
What do you have in your shed?
There was
you
a
cut
bunch
your
of
grass?
Nah, one of your boy come and cut it.
My Spanish nigga?
Nah, it's a black dude. I thought you you gave us a number a couple years ago. It's a brother, a big heavy set cat.
You got me. Okay. Anyway,
one thing I hate about him, that nigga will block your whole driveway coming in. I'm like, bro, I've had to stop him like mid cut, like, hey man, you gotta move your truck.
How old is he?
Probably like in his early 50s. He's big. He a big dude.
I don't know who you talking about. I gave him to you.
It was a while ago. I'm pretty sure it was him.
Okay. All right. We can move past
Yeah.
it. Anyway,
this is a grown man conversation.
Yeah.
Who cut your grass?
Fuck that. Yeah, that's some old nigga shit. I find myself now. That's part of the new OG shit.
Yeah.
I find myself now riding around, looking at people's yard. I be in people's house. I be looking at like they crown molding and shit. I'm looking at shit all over the place now. Yeah. Matter of fact, I was walking. This had nothing to do with a house, but I literally was walking past the dude in a bar the other day, and he looked at me. I looked at him. He was like, "Man, what's up, OG?" I was like, "Man, fuck. This shit is real now."
Yeah.
This shit is real. Like, niggas is getting older at this point.
It's pretty crazy, man.
Yeah.
It's pretty wild. Like, I really have to stop myself a few times a day and go, hey, man, you're 45 years old.
Damn.
Like, you got to stop this. I'm almost 50. It's crazy. I'm almost 60.
Man, yeah. He skipped his whole 50s.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, almost. You skip your whole.
It's
50s.
over. This is it.
What's over though?
Oh, bro, it's from here on out. It's just getting.
What happens?
Weaker.
What happens when you get
losing
older?
muscle mass? Your back get bent. Your knees fucked up. You forgetting shit. Your dick don't get hard. Yeah, it's almost a wrap for your boy. And I'm out here still wearing ripped knee jeans, and this.
I'm about to you talking about that? I'm about to change my style up too. I'm about to become a black cowboy.
Oh my god!
I'm about to get me some cowboy boots.
For real?
A hat. Well, my next podcast, I might do it in all of that. That shit might be crazy.
Okay.
Yo, them black cowboys, man, been look like they've been enjoying themselves out here.
I'm not fit enough, man. I need to have a flat stomach if I'm gonna be in the cowboy attire.
You know that comes. I mean, I know some out of shape cowboys too.
Nah, I think you gotta look yoked to be a cowboy.
Yo, that shit's crazy. I've been watching.
I want to be able to beep.
I've been watching these black rodeos. Bro, them niggas is having fun out there. That shit is together. That shit's together. And you see the black cowboys now, they got the chains on.
Oh,
fucking,
for real?
Yeah,
they
got the chains on.
Whole lot of chains on.
The cowboy hat, get them some good old boots.
Oh,
might give me some gators. Some gators.
We take over everything. And they be so mad. Look at your hat.
Yeah, you see that? Shout out, you know. Shout out to the I'm on my way. I'm on my way.
I can't do that.
The camo?
I can't do it, man. Like I can wear
a camo hat?
like that, like
This type of
that
camo.
woodland shit.
Yeah.
Not shit, but like
Yeah.
like the hunting stuff.
Yeah.
Cause it's like all them redneck dudes that I've served with for years, like that. That's what they wore for their regular clothes,
Yeah.
and it's just weird seeing what they wear become fashionable.
So I never would have bought like nothing like this, but it was a gift. And I put the shit on. It took a lot for me to wear it. And I put the shit on, and when I wore it out, motherfucker was like, "Yo, this shit is tough." So I was like, "Shit, I'm gonna keep rocking it."
I knew it was gonna happen eventually, cause I just saw people rocking shit. I was like, eventually people gonna start wearing this woolen camo shit, and they have.
I don't got like no woolen camo pants or nothing like that.
Some of the shit look hard, like the vest and
I
stuff.
don't know. I don't dislike it.
Yeah.
I just don't have none.
Yeah, it's just weird. People you just wearing hunting shit.
Yep.
Actually, you know what? I'm glad. I'm finally glad that white dudes, who typically never have to deal with like people taking your size for fashion reasons. I'm glad. Now y'all know what it's like to go into a Walmart, into the hunting section, and all the fucking vests are gone when they're always there all the time. Now all of a sudden it's cool and your 3X vest is gone because some 22-year-old dude who weigh 130 pounds want to wear a fucking 3X vest.
Well, I'm on to y'all ass. I'm about to give me some boots too, so y'all better watch out.
You gonna get some for real cowboy
What?
boots?
I'm getting the real deal. I'm getting the square toes though. I ain't getting no fucking pointy joints.
You're not getting the Mexican
I'm
joints?
not, nah, buddy. I'm not down.
You're not
with
getting
that.
the caballeros?
Nah, see, nobody,
No.
nobody.
Yeah, that was funny, man, when I moved out west. And because I had never dealt with like Mexican people, but I dealt with Puerto Ricans. And going out there and seeing Mexican cowboys, I was like, yo, this shit crazy.
Oh, they real deal.
Yes. And people were like, yo, you see them dudes where they got their press shirts? And they go, those are the cartel, dude. Like, do not fuck with them. Yep. I was like, oh, shit. So, yeah, you saw a lot of them in Phoenix. They got the creased out jeans and the... And back then, they used to have the ugliest cars, bro. They would do all like, I don't know what you call it. What is it like? It's almost like calligraphy, kind of. You know what I'm talking about? Like the little pinstripes that go along the...
Yeah.
What is that shit called? Striping?
Oh, yeah. That's all I know is a pinstripe.
And then it's got like the curls and all that kind of shit. They used to do that.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
I hated that shit. That shit
but they do a lot of shit like that. Like, Mexican culture has their own fucking
Oh,
culture
yeah.
from any Hispanics.
Yeah.
They don't, motherfuckers don't even speak Mexican. It's Mexican and Dominicans speak two different Spanish. Like, they don't know what the hell they saying.
Yeah.
I watched my homeboy, a Spanish, he's a Puerto Rican, talking to a Mexican dude, and he was looking at him like, the fuck are you saying to me? Like, I don't understand you, but I guess it's no different than like if me and a Jamaican dude talk.
Yeah.
And he talking patois, broken English or something.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck he's saying.
Yeah, or that Cockney shit.
Man,
and
I don't know what you're saying, buddy. We speak not broken English.
Yeah.
You know? That's the only way I can fucking understand what you're saying.
You do travel a lot. How does that feel like being a foreigner, like not knowing the language?
Yo, so I just got back from Dubai.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Couple What is it? It was in November. It wasn't that long ago. It was either December or November. I don't remember. But that was when I was a real foreigner. That was different. That was a different type of foreign. But everybody there was foreign. But it's crazy because in Dubai, they cater to Americans. Like, so all the language is in either Arabic or English.
Yeah.
And everywhere I went, like, we were the high. Like,
oh, for real?
Yeah, like, we were the high. Like, Americans is it.
Yeah. It's I really wish more people would leave the country to really see how American they are. Like, living here, you don't really think about it or see it or notice it.
Yeah.
You just you go to the store every day, you getting your hair cut, you doing whatever, but then you go to another country and you realize, like, oh shit, I didn't realize I did X, Y, and Z like this, or like we all do this.
Yeah.
Or like one thing for me when I was in Asia, man, like they don't give you any personal space. I used to be like, yo, back the fuck up, like give me some space, and people will look at you like what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
And they say, oh, he American, they don't want anybody near him and shit. Like I didn't realize how like big personal space was.
Yeah.
Yeah. And people look at you like, yeah, like why are you being greedy, like taking up more room than you need?
Yeah.
It's just.
But yes, being a foreigner is dope.
Oh, you liked it?
What? Hell yeah. I haven't got to be a foreigner in Germany yet. I heard that's tough.
Oh, they love us.
Yeah, I heard that's tough.
Yeah, you be going to have fun.
I mean, that's what you do when you single,
Yeah, that's
I
very
like
true.
go put my feet up.
Was it fun? What you do?
Yeah. Was Dubai fun?
What you do?
Man,
you
we
Dubai?
did everything. We did, of course, we clubbed. We did like the sand dunes. We did.
That's racist. You can't say that.
Sand dunes. We 4-wheeled. I rode camel. Rode a big ass, ugly ass camel. Looked like he probably shouldn't have been rode. It's 50-50 with the camel.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
You got the head wrap picture and all that shit?
Hell yeah. I got my fucking turban. Yeah, real deal. They call me Dow Sultan.
Dow Sultan?
Sultan Dow.
Sultan Dow?
Nah, for real, Jamal was Middle Eastern anyway. So.
Jamal.
Yeah.
Jamal.
Yeah.
They probably love that
Yeah,
shit.
Jamal was Middle Eastern.
Jamal.
Everywhere I went, it was like, you know that's Middle Eastern. I was like, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, nigga,
I've heard that.
Yeah.
But yeah, nah, man, Dubai was dope.
Yeah.
Super dope. That might been hands down my best trip.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
It's not Atlanta? Really?
I love Atlanta.
I know.
I love Atlanta. I love Atlanta.
For real?
What?
I'm not a fan.
I feel that. Some people not.
You know what it is?
What is it?
It ain't for me.
What
It's not for me. It's not a single man city.
Okay.
I say that.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that.
It
I
ain't
mean,
for
but
me.
I think that's like any big city.
Nah.
That's like I think that's anywhere.
You know what? I take that back. You're right, because DC is wild.
I
too.
think that's almost anywhere.
Yeah, that's very true. Because we live in a very dry city. It's a small city.
It ain't much here.
I take that back. Yeah, I shouldn't say that because I go to Soliciteville. There's a lot of good looking people in Charlottesville.
Yeah.
I live in Greene County. I just don't see them.
Yeah. But like me, I grew up here, so I know everybody here.
Mhm.
It is like now it's a different generation
Right.
of like kids that were in elementary school when I was in high school that I don't know anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Like I don't have no clue who these kids is. I don't know where this girl that's 22 or 23. I've never seen this girl a day in my life. These YNs, I've never seen them a day in my life. Like, but them niggas, they've been around me just as long as I've been here. I just never seen them. They was younger.
Yeah, that's a weird where like you start getting to an age where like you don't know anybody in school anymore, and then you don't know anybody in college anymore. You know what I mean? And then you don't know, like me, I don't really know what's going on with the Air Force anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like I couldn't tell you.
The only thing that kind of keeps me in the loop is because I'm a barber.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I still deal with a lot of the community. And I mean, some barbers still shut off the rest, but I'm involved in the community. So
Right, yeah.
that still like keeps me like in the loop of most people.
Yeah.
Yeah, that most people don't see. Like some of my friends, some of the people we graduated with, they haven't seen each other since we graduated.
And they still
they
live
come
here?
to the barber, and they just don't run into each other. And they come into the barbershop, they be like, man, I ain't seen him since I graduated. I'd be like, shit, I see his ass every week.
Every day, yeah.
Yeah, it's nothing new to me. Like I see these same people all the fucking time.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, and I never thought about how much of I'm gonna call it like a luxury that is to be able to still keep in touch with people like that we went to school with, that I never would have thought that I would have kept in touch with this long. And if I wasn't cutting hair, I would have never kept in touch with these people ever. Like
That's true, because there's people who don't come to your shop who you don't see
these
now.
people
Yeah.
don't do nothing. They go home to their families and go to work, and that's it. They're not outside. They're not roaming around. You would not see these people.
They not in Dubai riding camels.
They are not in Dubai. Everybody should go to Dubai and ride a camel. Dubai.
I gotta get out there, man.
Yes.
I gotta get out there.
It's not as I mean, it is a religious, country, but it's not as what word am I looking for? Like conservative as everybody thought that it was. Like
No, because Dubai, it's I want to say it's kind of like, I feel like it's the Las Vegas of the Middle East or Europe.
that's perfect.
I think that's what they call it.
That's
and
perfect.
And well, yes, they're religious, but they're also like, we want to make money.
They want to make money. Now, don't walk around drinking liquor.
Oh
in
yeah,
public
yeah.
type shit, because they will say something to you.
Oh,
About that.
absolutely.
But you can get drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
You can definitely get drunk.
Cause we used to watch Housewives of Dubai, and she was saying like at the grocery stores they have like like not kosher, but like a halal side,
Mm-hmm.
and then they have like a regular side. But I think if you're a citizen there, you can't partake in all that kind of stuff. You gotta.
You gotta go
That's
on.
what I think.
Okay.
That's what I thought. I can't. It was something weird like that. I don't know. Like if you become a citizen, if you can partake in all the bullshit that they, not bullshit, but all the other shit. I don't know. It just seemed weird how they have like a halal side and then like a regular. I don't want to say Americanized because that's just very ethnocentric. If that's the right word, I don't even know if that's the right word. That's not the right word.
Dude, that's some Ti shit.
Yeah, I don't know what it
That's
is.
my vocabulary.
It's not ethnocentric. Is like you think your ethnicity is the best. It's just some Americanized shit.
Okay.
Yeah,
I got you.
I can't think of the word.
Well, 2025 is here.
Yeah,
You
it's
got
here,
anything
man.
different you want to do?
2025. I'm shooting a web series. I wrote
Okay.
it. I still got a lot of edits and stuff to do. I got somebody that's gonna shoot a couple episodes. I'm doing that sometime in the spring. We got the studio downtown.
The studio
That we
downtown. Listen, we have a studio downtown.
Yes.
It's official. We have mentioned this before, but we have a studio downtown, and we about to get real. We actually gonna hopefully be able to like maybe rent this out to like some people if they want to be able to like do their own podcasts and shit like
Yeah.
that too. Like that might be on the table also. You know, once we get it up and going and see how this everything go. But we officially have a studio downtown, man. And
Yeah. I'm excited, man. I like. I know we have to start small, but I really envision something that where like we grow it, and it's not really like 85 South, but it's kind of like in the same vein of 85 South,
Yeah.
where like you have a main show, and then there's some other shows that go on there as well, and then everybody can make money. We create a brand. Everybody's social media is doing well. Everybody's making money. I think we have the talent here. Like I think Chef G should have a show.
yeah.
You
He
know what I'm
wants a
saying?
show. I think he said he wants to do a show.
Yeah, see, hey, we gotta get a fucking studio
Yeah,
going, man.
Yeah.
Get people. And yo, speaking of that, we are looking for young, talented people. Even if you're not young, we're looking for talented people who really want to help us out. Starting this stuff is not easy. It's not cheap, and we're not even making a lot of money or any money doing this. So, like, if you can volunteer your time, your skills, your camera work, whatever it is, if you get out marketing, if you get at making videos, flyers,
Editing.
anything. If you want to help out, if you want to be part of a movement that's starting now, let us know, man. And so when we get things going, man, we can start cutting people checks. But like, it's a lot of work, man.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work.
Whole lot
Yeah.
of work.
I've been watching. Let me ask you this: what do you watch for motivation, or do you?
It's funny because you said Chef G, and then you literally asked me about motivation. So he literally has been on like this path for like the last like 90 days of him not drinking, him changing his life, him working out, and he was telling me how he don't even listen to music no more. He just listens to like these motivational speeches. This morning he sent me a motivational speech. Now I'm gonna tell you right now, I didn't click the shit because I had other shit going on. But what do I normally listen to for more? I'm gonna try to listen to see what he sent me. But I don't have nothing I literally listen to for motivation. Like it'd be like music, but it ain't like motivational. It's just like get my blood pumping type shit.
Mhm.
Like
Well, what about inspiration then?
nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. My inspiration I be taking from the shit I be lacking. Like I be chilling and sitting around thinking like, nigga, you didn't do nothing you said you were supposed to do.
For real?
Yeah, and then it's like, all right, this is your inspiration. You didn't do it. Or like, honestly, I'm gonna be honest. A lot of people that I know that's doing other shit is my inspiration.
Okay.
So like I see like if I'm scrolling online and sometimes it does like a weird thing to me. It's like, damn, I wish I would have did that first. Or like, damn, I wish I would have did that. But that's my inspiration to be from like watching like people I personally know doing good shit.
Mhm.
And that's what like pushes me to do it. And it's funny because like I said, it's a feeling that I get. Sometimes I'm like, damn, yeah, they did that. Or like, damn, I wish I would have did that first type shit. I already was thinking it. Why didn't I do it? So that's usually like that's literally how like I get into that mode.
Yeah. It's really about just taking action, man. You just
That's
gotta,
it.
You got to take action. You have to take action. And like, even if it's a small step towards it, you got to take steps towards whatever you're trying to achieve. You know what I'm saying?
I read this passage. I read this, not a passage. I read this paragraph last night. I'm not gonna go into the whole paragraph, but it literally said what they said. Everybody is willing to. It was like everybody is willing to like risk something to get somewhere, but it was like, what are you willing to suffer for?
Oh yeah.
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 And it was like, you want this extra $60,000? Are you willing to give up an extra 25 hours a week to make that extra $60,000?
Right.
Like, are you willing to? Are you ready to suffer for this? Like,
right. Exactly.
You know, so
yeah, we all want that shit, but are you willing to?
Are
put
you
the,
willing
yeah.
to, man? I've been having this conversation all week long, man, with my clients, with people I know, and we have been talking about how I got millionaire clients that don't do anything but work. They work 80 hours a week. Or I got rich clients. They're not millionaires, but I got rich clients. They are never off. Even when they are off, they're mentally working. Their brain is mentally working. Their emails is mentally going off. Like, I mean, not mentally, but their emails are going off. Like, it's what are you willing to sacrifice? And I've been comfortable for so long to where it's like, am I ready to give up me being comfortable? Like, am I ready to give up my free time? Because for some people, time is worth money, you know? For me personally, time is worth money. If I'm missing out on time, I'm missing out on money. But am I willing to give up this time to make more money? And that's where I've been, like, stagnant at with my life right now, because I got new endeavors I want to do. And I've been 50-50 with it because I'm scared to give up the time and the freedom that I have. So I ain't figured that part out yet. But I done had too many conversations that have led to this conversation that we having right now in the last few days that I'm just about to say fuck it and try it. And if it don't work, I tried it.
Yeah.
What's the worst that can happen? If it don't work, it's nothing that's going to happen it just didn't work.
It is scary, man.
Is it scary?
Giving up something, it's very scary. It's very scary. I think the last thing I gave up that was scary for me was alcohol.
I'm not giving it up for a long time, but I just gave it up for a while. I'm doing a challenge right now.
Okay.
And I'm taking off for a while. Only time I can drink is if I'm on vacation. I don't mean like going to D.C. for the weekend. I mean like on a real vacation. So locking in, working out, dieting, reading, goals.
Yeah.
You know.
I had asked myself that too, because I haven't drinking over almost 6 years. Yeah, 6 years, and I was like, man, because things didn't work out. Timing. We're gonna have to go on our 20th anniversary trip later on this year, and I asked myself like, yo, should I drink on this? This could be a good time. I could drink, but I was just like, do I really want to give up that my 6 years streak?
Yeah.
But here's the thing. When I quit drinking, it was only going to be for a year. And then I was like, well, I can go another year. And then it was just like, well, I'm just not drinking. And then I was like, well, I would like to get to a point in my life where, like, I could drink a couple times a year and then it not be a thing.
Yeah.
So, but now it's just like, well, do I even really need to do that?
It don't sound like it. 6 years. So when I lock in, because I see the different, like, you know, our lifestyles are different. So I be outside moving around, partying a lot more. I know your ass be inside, or if you are, matter of fact, you be outside, but you be working. You be working when you're outside. You're just not hanging around.
That's what I noticed too. I don't go anywhere. If I go out, it's to do a show.
Yeah,
that's it. I don't go out.
So mine's consist of like social drinking, and it's like, do I really need this? And it's like when I get my mind locked into like I don't need this, it's like, why the fuck was I doing it to begin with?
Right.
But then somehow, some way, I get right back
to
drinking again.
Yeah. I could when I lock in, it's pretty serious. It's just getting it to engage. But once I do, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
Like it takes something really strong to get my attention. It really does. So like even like doing comedy, like the fact that I've been doing it 13 years is crazy. And I also noticed too in my life, like, why do I pick the hardest fucking things to try to do?
Yeah.
And it takes the most discipline, which I know I don't fucking have.
I mean,
but
you done made it this far. You obviously got it.
I guess so. I guess so.
What?
My wife says the same thing. I can.
What? You're doing it.
I did, yeah, but I don't. Here's the thing. I don't know how to. I don't have any mid gears. It's either I'm doing whatever I want to do, or I'm locked all the way in with
That's
something.
not a bad thing because that's where I mess up. I have the mid gear, and the mid gear will leave you astray for a long time. Like it's either
Really?
you got either no or yes. I got.
I do that too.
Yeah.
I do that too. I do that too. I do that when I have other people to think about. Like, but for me personally, like if it's just me, I'm just gonna make a decision. But I have to think about other people. I don't like to hem and haw about shit, but like having a family and having to factor all these other things in, that's where I get that analysis paralysis, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. But I realize too, man, like whenever I say fuck it and do it, most of the time it's not as hard as I thought it was, and I'm typically not as bad as I thought I was gonna be at it. Like editing video, I've made a point to not learn any of that shit for the longest time. I was like, fuck that, and then I start doing it. It's like, oh, it's not that hard, and then I'm not the best at it by any means because people are professional. I'm okay. Same thing with I'm okay at editing the shit, and I find out, yo, I actually really enjoy that shit. I really fucking enjoy it, and I think that's why I'm pushing to do this web series.
Yeah.
Like the way my mind works, it always works in really small blocks, but a lot of blocks. And when you think about it, that's what a TV show, that's what a movie is. It's just a bunch of like 30-second, 1-minute scenes that you put together, and like that's kind of how my mind works. That's why, like, I realized with my comedy, I would never really do long jokes. I would just do quick boom, 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 and just kind of move on.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to switch that shit up. I'm trying to tell more stories now. I'm just trying to really switch up my whole pace of life.
Yeah.
Because I felt like that was my pace. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. But I'm realizing, like, yo, let me slow down. Let me tell some stories. Let some shit marinate. Let people really try to get to know me a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, so anyway, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
You talking about life.
Yeah.
Like,
and see, that's the insecurity. Like, what am I talking about? This is
like,
no one wants to hear this. But I got to stop doing that shit to myself.
So
man.
good. Man, listen, this is what we here for.
Yeah, I'm a new OG, man. I'm figuring this shit out, man. I'm figuring it out. Yeah, how was Christmas, man? You got the
Christmas
with the kids?
Yeah, so we started me and my family started doing holidays a little different now because everybody has their own families.
Yeah.
So my kids, they're usually with their mothers on Christmas. They used to come with me, but I decided to stop doing that because it's too much for everybody. They got to get up in the morning. They got to open up their presents. Maybe they want to go see their grandmothers or not. Then I have to figure out my schedule to go and get them and then make it to my house. And then usually I got to go to work the next day. It's way too much.
It's a lot. Yeah.
It's too much. So now I let them enjoy themselves on Christmas. I let them they hang out with their mothers. They do whatever their mothers want to do. And then I'll get them the day after or whatever, whatever. I get them the day after or vice versa. And man, my Christmas was good, man. We we enjoyed ourselves. And so what we end up doing is instead of me and my brothers, my dad and them and
immediate family?
All of that, yeah, my immediate family, we all meet up and do a big Christmas on the weekend. So we let everybody and their families do what they got to do on Christmas. And then we meet up on Saturdays and do our own Christmas.
Okay. Like
yeah, so we did
family?
games and we did brunch in my house.
Okay.
Yeah, so we did brunch in my house. We did games, everybody drinking, having fun, playing games, cards, everything, man.
Yeah.
Open up gifts. We do Secret Santa.
We started doing that too.
Yeah.
Like as our family got bigger, it got to be too much. Everybody trying to buy everybody a gift.
Yeah.
So we started doing the Secret Santa. My mom and them started playing games. Like I hadn't been home for Christmas in almost probably 20 years.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah. I just didn't go back. So there's a lot of traditions and stuff that they do now. Like again, family. Like you said, your family has grown to the point. Because when I grew up, everybody, my aunts and uncles would come over. the kids, my cousins would come over, but now they all got kids. So just like y'all, everybody kind of does their thing.
Everybody got their own shit.
Yeah, they do their own thing on Christmas, and then like if they people come over later that night to eat if they want to. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
It's the same way for Thanksgiving too. On Thanksgiving, everybody got their own family. So we sometimes link up on Thanksgiving, you know, but we're not gonna do the whole family thing.
Right.
And then we wait on the weekend. We do a dinner, and we party, and do that on the weekend.
That's what's
So
up.
everybody do. We still have our Thanksgiving and we still have our Christmas. We just don't do it on the day of, unless, like I said, sometimes we'll link up, but not the whole family.
Right.
And we'll do the whole family thing the weekend of, and everybody can do whatever they want to. Everybody got, like you said, everybody got kids, everybody got girlfriends, wives,
Yeah.
all of that shit going on. Husbands, y'all, they got families.
Right.
You do whatever you want to do. Our day is the weekend, and that shit, I'm not gonna lie, that has made my life so much better, man. Because when me and my kid's mother broke up, I used to have to go from Charlottesville to Louisa, back from Louisa to Waynesboro, then back to my house.
Mhm.
All traveling with the kids on Christmas, on a holiday. That shit was the worst. And I remember I made Littles. We always had a tradition. When on Thanksgiving, I get drunk. We all get drunk, but Littles is the DD, and we riding around doing hood shit, go see people,
Right.
get whatever, this, that, third, and then it'd be time for me to go get the kids. And one day I made him drive all the way to Louisa, and then made him drive all the way to Waynesboro, and then back to where. And I said, I'm sorry I even did that to you, and I'm sorry that would never happen again.
Oh, so that made you realize how much you were
How
driving.
much it was not right. It was not right.
Yeah.
But I do it. Sometimes like this year, I went and drove to a couple different places, but it was on my own time.
Right. Yeah.
It wasn't like I had to ride to here and get the kids by this time, and it's kids, so I can floating around with them in the middle of the night type shit.
Right.
I was able to literally go wherever the hell I wanted to this time on my own time, and
Not feel bad.
what?
Not feel rushed.
I was doing what I wanted to do, man.
Yeah, I felt bad for my sister. Her new boyfriend, he bought his daughter, and she's like around the same age as the kids who were at the house, and they only got to stay for like 3-4 hours because they had to go to other families' houses. They had like 3 or 4 stops to make that day, and I felt bad for her because she was like, she's like 11, 12. She was like crying and upset and.
Don't nobody want to do that shit.
Yeah,
man.
I was just like, man, she got to go to 3 different houses. It's like, man, that's a lot for a kid.
When I was in a relationship, and this is something that she would probably love to hear me say right now.
Uh-oh.
When I was
Come on out.
when I was with my kid's mother, we used to argue about holidays because I was determined I had to go to my parents' house, and she
Right.
was determined that she had to go to her parents' house, and it was a thing. And she was like, "Why don't we go see your parents this year, this time?" I'm like, "Nah, my parents gonna come at this time," and they like. And then once I realized how much easier it was to do it the way that I do it now,
Mm-hmm.
boy, I know
It's that tradition shit gets in your mind. You like, I can't break it. I
that
gotta
shit,
do this.
That shit is over with. And then what I realized was also it's me. I got 5 brothers, but the 3 that make the decisions is me, Littles, and Gunner. Like when it come to like family shit, like me and Littles is cooking, and we determine on where we going, this at the third. Well, now me, Littles, and Gunner had a conversation about how it's our time to do the traditions now. It's not my grandmother passed away. My dad and them, their kids is grown. They're us. Like they don't have no like young kids and shit like that. It wasn't their time no more to do the traditions. So now me, Littles, and Gunner said last year we told everybody like
It's on y'all.
it's official. It's on us. We taking over.
Damn.
So we are the ones now that get the shit going. We are the ones
We
that
the ones.
yeah, yo, that shit is
We the
different.
OGs
man. The
now,
OGs.
yeah.
That shit is different.
And that's when that shit really hit, is when you with the family and you're realizing like you leveling up.
Yeah.
But what sucks is it's like, yo, somebody had to fall off the other level.
Oh,
for
somebody
you
had to
go up
fall
there.
off.
You know what I'm saying?
Grams was gone though before she had passed
Yeah.
away. Like she had stopped doing shit like that, like during COVID, right? COVID was the breakage of all of that for her. That's when she didn't want to be around people no more. She didn't want to do none of that. And we went to her house every Sunday for a lot of years of my life, and she would cook. COVID came, that shit was over with.
Damn.
Done. And that was the fall off. That was like when she started like, declining.
Yeah, man. The grandmother Sunday dinner, man.
What? Missed that shit, man. That shit was nice.
It was. It
Yeah.
was. Yeah.
That shit was nice. And I could, start doing Sunday dinner at my house and, still have the same type shit going on. But it's a commitment.
And you think about that too. Every
Yeah.
week, she did that
She
shit
did that every
week, bro.
Every week.
Every week.
And some weeks, she might have did some light shit.
Yeah, but it was every week.
It was every week.
It was, yeah. It's. I think for that generation, like when they were young, it's just like, yo, there really was no option. Like you're not going out to eat. Like, yeah, I gotta cook.
That one, two. They older and married. That's what you living for at that point.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Family.
Like,
like I'm still bopping around on Sundays sometimes,
I'm gonna show you. This shit funny, man. That's my uncle. My uncle, he probably he gotta be he over 70, and bro, Uncle Harold dude, he posts pictures of his plates.
Oh, his wife be cooking them for him.
He be making his own stuff too. Actually, Uncle Harold don't cook. He old school. That nigga don't cook. He'll probably fry some fish or some shit like that.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's weird how like that generation, or he'll hop on the grill. But like I don't remember him cooking. My dad could cook. My dad can cook.
But he don't cook now, do he?
He made some eggs. That was cool. I got him to make some eggs while I was there, so that felt good. That was we had a good moment, man. Let me show you Mark. See, he got his little plates up here. Let's see. Oh man, I ain't gonna be able to find it. All right, because he had just posted some breakfast he had. I don't know how he lived this long eating the shit he be eating, man.
Man, that's crazy how that happens. That's crazy how you can eat. My grandma ate like shit. And I mean, she lived to be 78?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's younger, but
Right.
it's older. If I lived in my 70s, I'm cool.
You think you will?
I would like to. I would like to. I'm trying to stay on my health type shit now to make sure I last that long. But at this point, I realize, that shit sometimes don't even matter.
It does not matter.
It does not matter, man. I've lost a very, very special person, and she was one of the healthiest people I fucking know. He posted shit every day.
Yeah, that's true, man. You just don't know, man. You just don't know what's gonna fucking happen, man. How you doing with that anyway? Not anyway, but
I've been good,
you doing
man.
right?
Sometimes, you have your moments,
Yeah.
Like for me, that death, losing her it was like it wasn't like it wasn't like a car wreck. It wasn't like you knew she was like going,
Right.
It wasn't like she was old.
Yeah.
She was young. She was healthy. She was sitting in the hospital talking like, hey, yeah, I'm going to Africa next week type shit. Like, that was, I guess, to see, like, how it happened.
Mm-hmm.
Messed me up worse than damn near any death I've dealt with. Like, but other than that, man, I've been good.
Mm-hmm.
I've been good. I already know what, like, the type of person she was. Real spunky, real, like, you met her before, like,
Oh yeah.
upbeat. So I know how
Yeah.
she would want me to
Right.
carry my life.
Yeah.
Continue to keep living on, and yeah, man. But
Did y'all ever talk about the possibility of her passing away, or how she felt about the
she
process?
said she didn't want to die.
So you definitely was afraid and scared and
Yeah, she would say it. She was certain.
Fuck.
She's like, I don't want to die. Like, I'm want to get out of here. I'm not ready to die yet.
Mm-hmm.
And she didn't know. Like, that wasn't a thing. Like, they didn't know that she was going to die.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it wasn't like, hey, you in here, you got good possibility of dying. It was just like, hey, you in here sick.
Mm-hmm. Man, I don't know if I can handle that well, man. I don't think I have the mental
Man,
fortitude. I think I'm gonna go out like a bitch. I think I am. I think I'm gonna go out begging and pleading.
Man, you don't want that. My uncle went out yelling. My great uncle went
for
out
real?
yelling, like fighting. Like, I don't know who he was seeing, but he went out fighting. Like, nah,
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Ah,
Now he knew he was dying.
I
Now
can't.
he knew he was dying, and shout out to him. He had it all set up. When he passed away, we only had to sign paperwork.
Oh, for
My
real?
grandma signed one paper. He already had the casket picked out. He already had a tape. He did at the funeral. He already had a whole tape for us, him talking, a slideshow. Everything was already signed over, done. He just literally had to sign a piece of paper. And
That's a good uncle.
oh, real deal, big dog, big dog. He had bread. He was chilling. He had everything together. But
Not at the last second, though, huh?
not at that
How,
last.
how did that make you feel seeing that? Or
I
hearing
didn't see it. My grandmother was the one that told me.
Well,
She was there
she
with
was
him
like,
to his last breath.
Uh,
Yeah, he knew like he was. I guess I don't know if his oxygen cut off. I don't know. He yelled though, like he did. He knew he was out of there and he didn't want to go. Like he was going, and yeah, that had to be up. I can only imagine how she felt.
man,
That was her brother. Like and that was her last brother left. She had 3 brothers. All of them died from cancer.
damn. That's wild, man. Fuck. I don't want to go. Why am I here?
Yeah, everybody got to go, yo.
We all gotta go.
That's some shit you never think about till when you're younger, man. I didn't really start thinking about life like that until the last like 3-4 years of my life, like a little after 30.
Guys, can I say this? This might sound corny. I've thought about it almost too much to where I really haven't enjoyed most of my life.
Yeah, you got to move on. You got to let that go.
Yeah.
You got to let that go.
Yeah.
You got to let that go.
I realize that. I realize
Yeah,
that.
That's a lot of life that you.
I mean, it's
lived.
nothing I can do about it at this point.
Nah.
You know, I said no to a lot of things as a young person, and I try to put that in my son too. Like, yo, you don't win shit for saying no to everything, man.
Nah.
You don't. You get 0.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there's sometimes it might have saved me from
For sure.
for some trouble,
For sure.
but there are a lot of good opportunities and shit like that. I was just like, no, just to say no,
Yeah.
you know. Or like what I do though, like I said, how my mind breaks things down. I break things down to like every little step, and like just thinking about like somebody's like, oh, you want to go to Dubai? I'll be like, man, I would go. I gotta get a plane ticket. Then I'm probably gonna have to wait a weird hour of the night to fly because it's a different part of the globe. So I'm probably gonna have to sit in some airport till 4:00 in the morning. I don't want to do that. And then I'm probably gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go through customs. They're not gonna be able to understand me. I don't want to have to explain shit.
Let me ease that. Dubai has the easiest.
I'm sure.
Customs I have ever been through. It's you get to walk through freely. So like you walk up to customs, you can scan your boarding pass and just walk in. You don't even talk to nobody. Or if your boarding pass don't go through, I mean not your boarding pass, your passport. But if your passport don't go through, then you have to go see somebody. But it's literally it's not like no other place. They let you in there.
Ain't it weird how like
Yeah.
you go to other places and you see how
Raggedy
easy
ass places.
and you see how easy like you go to Japan, right? You know how here you can't fly with a water?
Yeah.
Ever since they start doing that, this was in the early 2000s. You go to Japan, they have a machine. You put your water in the machine, it tilts it, it tests it, and then you get on the plane. That's
Oh,
it.
word.
Yeah,
Oh, that's tough. I didn't know that.
it tested right there, and they had this probably since 2003, 2002, 2003. They've had this. But what do we do in America? They make you throw that shit out, so you have to go back there and buy another fucking water.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
what they want to do, man.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, there's a certain amount of liquid you can have.
Yeah. Because my boy Vince was like, he's like, oh, let me help and drink this. They were like, you don't got to drink it. What are you doing?
Another hack that a lot of people don't know. This is a weird hack.
I think I know.
You can take airplane bottles. That's why they're called airplane bottles of liquor on the plane through TSA. And you can take 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and drink them bitches the whole time you are in that airport.
An airplane bottle.
Yeah, airplane. You know the miniature bottles.
Oh, yeah.
The miniature bottles of liquor, you can take those on the plane with you. You can take those through TSA. That's why they're called airplane bottles.
I didn't know you could travel like that.
What? I do it all the time. Man, I post videos all the time of me through TSA with the bottle, pouring that bitch in there. I don't pay for no liquor once I get in the airport. It's no more. I buy all them shits before I go.
So you can just buy the little
on my
shot?
carry-on. Yeah, you just take it on your carry-on.
But how many can you have?
I don't know. I had 7 or 8 one time.
Wow.
Yeah, I had like 7 or 8 of them shits. They have never stopped me for them shits.
Wow.
Never have I ever been stopped for them. I pushed it last time too. I took like 8. Usually I take like 4. But last time I said I'm going to push it. I took 8. They didn't fuck with me.
Airline mini liquor bottles. That's crazy.
Yeah. Now, you're not supposed to, quote unquote, open them and drink them. You know, disclaimer.
Yeah.
That's up to you.
Yeah, I'm grown.
That's up to you. I go buy me, I'm going to tell you what I do.
There's people drinking all kind of liquids in there.
I go
Coffees.
fucking buy me an orange juice or something. I drink half of that bitch and I pour my airplane bottles in. And now you can walk on to, I'm giving y'all some fucking shit right here. And now you can walk on to the plane with your drink.
Salt and dough.
Salt and dough, man. I'm trying to tell y'all.
Salt and dough.
Akbar.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Walk around the airport lit.
Walk around lit. Drunk. I be drunk in the airport too. And then when I get on the airplane, I just go to sleep.
Ah, man.
That's my night. My
That's
medicine.
it.
Yeah. I be sleeping before the airplane pull off.
Must be nice. I got the cheap seats. Anytime I fly, my hips hurt for 2 days.
I mean, what you said earlier? You 6'4"?
6'2".
Fucking hips too big.
I gotta stop flying economy, man. I try to fly bare bones. I gotta stop that shit. Cause whenever I do get a good seat, I'm like, this is way better. This is way better.
Yeah. It ain't. It's you pay to play.
That's true. I just don't like spending money on shit.
Yeah, pay to play. I'm with you though.
How many mini bottles can I bring?
Yeah. Now I don't know that.
You cannot bring alcohol on a plane and drink it though.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Sure you can.
We know that.
No, I'm just reading this thing. Okay.
Yeah, we know that.
Why can't you drink on the plane? Because they want to sell it to you.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I can drink on the plane.
Yes. They want to sell it to you.
Yeah. That's why I used to ask them like a long time ago, I would bring like 8 pair of Timbs and shit like that in my luggage. To be like, yo, your bag's overweight. But if you pay $25, you can. And I go, then how's it overweight?
Yeah.
How's it overweight? It's not overweight.
Raggedy bitches.
Yeah, it's not overweight then. I go, it's so weird. If I give you extra money, all of a sudden the bag weighs, it's fine.
Yeah.
That's so weird how that works.
Frontier. Worst airline in the world.
Oh, for real?
We had I was on my way to Jamaica. We had our tickets. We pull up to the counter. They tell us we have to go outside. We go outside. They tell us we done missed it. We like missed it. We're right here. They like, nah, you gotta go back inside. Send us back inside.
See?
We get inside. They tell us there's no more seats. How the fuck you sell our seats? They said, but I tell you what, we're sold out. But if you want to get on this flight, you give us an extra $100. Guess what I did? Gave them that $100. And guess what they did? Gave me a seat. Them niggas is con artists, bro. You are sold out, but if I give you an extra $100 for a seat that I already had.
How are you not in jail right now?
Because I needed to make it to Jamaica.
Uh,
I had to. And I wasn't flying back on Frontier.
Uh,
But Frontier was the one I was going on. I had to make it to Jamaica.
okay.
It wouldn't have been worth it.
I would have been on the no-fly list, man.
Yeah, see, it wasn't worth it.
I can't do it.
Yeah, it wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it. Guess what? I had a great time.
Had a great time. I would have been back at the house on the news, and you over there just drinking out of a coconut.
Y'all get him the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
he's a little upset.
Man,
I was upset now, but it wasn't nothing I could do. It literally that was it. You had 2 options: give him the $100 or no fly zone.
Yeah. Man, so we got. I don't like saying stuck. We had a good time, but we ended up staying in Rochester extra 2 days because of flight shit. Because we're supposed to leave on Sunday, right before New Year's. My wife had to work on Tuesday, and they were like, well, we can get you back on Wednesday. I go, well, try to get my wife back on Tuesday. You got anything that leaves Monday? He was like, yeah, we do. You know what time this flight left on Monday? 11:58 p.m. I was like, ma'am, that's basically fucking Tuesday.
That's definitely Tuesday.
That's Tuesday.
Yeah. It's not, but it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was so mad. It's like, wait, I wasted all that time. Put me on hold for 15. Yep, we got a flight out, 11:50. I was like, what?
Yeah. What was that flight to?
Back here to Charlottesville, from Rochester to
Okay,
Charlottesville.
okay.
Yeah, man, it's just.
Flying isn't the best.
It's not. I'll say that I don't mind the airport.
Yeah.
It's just dealing with the airlines. Like, because once I'm inside the airport, I'm cool.
Yeah.
I'm cool. Tell me if I don't have a right to be mad about this. Because you talking about burning your fucking biscuits.
Well, let's talk to me.
I have TSA pre-check.
Okay.
My wife does not have TSA pre-check.
Oh shit, we had this conversation.
I've told her for years to get it.
To get it.
Just go get it. My wife is the most efficient. She hates her time being wasted, but we don't travel together quite often. I'm accustomed to TSA pre-check. You got it?
I have clear.
I don't take my shoes off. It's so easy because I don't like.
I need to get TSA pre-check though.
Cool, right? And I'm like, yo, I want to use my TSA pre-check. It's just like this is the whole reason why I got it. I haven't flown for Christmas in 2 decades. Like if I'm gonna use TSA pre-check, this is the time to use TSA pre-check. Am I not lying? During the holiday rush season.
But you can't leave without your wife.
Nope. I had to go through the line.
Did it piss you off?
Yes it did. Yes, it did.
So are you asking me?
Do I have a right to be mad?
So you can be mad, but that's just between you and yourself. You can't be mad at the fact that you have told her to get TSA pre-check, but you knew she didn't have it when y'all got the tickets to go. And you knew damn well you couldn't leave her. Because regardless...
I did before and she got mad.
Yeah, that's a rough one, but...
Because if the shoe was on the other foot, I would not expect my wife to sit and go through the line with me. Because I know my wife. She would go, yo, I told you several times to get this and you didn't, Chris. Yeah. You know how I am about my time. See you later. She can do that.
But what happened if the plane decided it was about to leave before you... Like, if she didn't make it?
I mean, I wouldn't leave without her, but it's just like I don't feel like I should have to wait.
Yeah.
In the line.
So I'm gonna be honest. I would have did it. I did that to my homeboy plenty of times.
Oh, another man? What? Nigga, fuck you.
Yeah, buddy. Look, I'm actually gonna record me going through the shit.
Yeah.
Like, look at this nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah. My girl or my wife, I probably would have stayed. I wouldn't even have thought about it.
I did. I left her in Richmond. I was like, nope. I was like, it was literally the last day I could use it.
Yeah.
In the line, I was like, I'm using this.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not. And I feel bad. This is before she had her knee surgery. It's definitely a dick move, but it's like, yo, I pay for this shit.
Yeah. Now, I might have did it
bro.
to do an example, like make an example. Like, yo, I done told your ass
I did.
to do this.
Mm-hmm.
Now look at you.
Yeah.
You mad, ain't you? But now we done started to trip off all fucked up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, this time, luckily, we got to the Charlottesville airport early. Line wasn't crazy long.
Yeah.
But I looked so dumb because they're like, take your shoes off. Take your bag. I'm like, I don't. And I want to be like, I use TSA pre-check all the time.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be that guy.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I have forgotten those procedures. If I'm being honest, I don't want to take my fucking shoes. That's why I have it.
Yeah.
And what made me super mad, she was like, well, we probably should have just got it at the same time. I was like, yo, did you really just say that to me? We should have got it at the same time. Okay. Thank you, Kalila. I love you, honey. Get TSA pre-check. Get it.
I need to get it too.
I'm leaving. I'm telling you, next trip, I'm not waiting with you. I'm not.
Well, we heard that.
There it is.
That's gonna be one of the edited.
No, it's not. I'm gonna put that shit up on top.
No. That's what I'm saying. Oh. That's gonna be one he gonna edit the post up on.
Yeah, I mean, should you be able to go through? I think so.
Yeah. I need to get TSA pre-check though. I got clear.
So how does that work? I've seen.
So clear works. It's really kind of a scam because it only works at big airports. So it's not at like
here.
It's not at Charlottesville. Yeah, and it's not even at Richmond. Hold on, is it
it's
in Richmond?
It's in Richmond because they tried to sell it to me before. Yes, it's there.
I ain't never seen it at Richmond. I'm sitting here thinking about it. I've never seen it at Richmond.
Is that well? Is there what else? What else is there? There's clear. There's TSA pre-check. Is there anything else?
Not that I know of.
Because.
Anyways.
Yeah, I think it is.
I don't never remember. I've always had to wait, and I've never seen a clear line in Richmond ever. Now I'm sitting here thinking about it, and I'd go through that shit often. But, clear. You can get on like you can go through like games like you can go to like games and shit and go through the line. Like instead of going through like the metal detectors and shit like that, they got clear lines for that.
They don't.
I know.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It's only at like major airports.
What were they trying to sell? Because they were trying to sell something else at the Richmond airport.
I don't know. But like, what was it?
Just like, go ahead. I'll look it up.
I about to say clear. You can go to like, say like you go to an NBA game.
Right.
You don't have to go through like the main line. You can go through the clear
Oh,
line
okay.
and just go through. But it's way more than TSA pre-check, like triple.
Really?
TSA pre-check like 80. How much is TSA pre-check? Like 80, $120.
For like 4 or 5 years or something like that.
Yeah. You know how much clear is?
How much?
2 and some change, I believe, every year.
And you can barely even use it anywhere.
Fuck, can't use it nowhere. And you know how they get you? Because them bitches got me on a subscription. And I forget to cancel it every year. And they know how they got me.
It says TSA pre-check enrollment provided by Clear. $29 will be charged your TSA pre-check application. $199 a year for Clear membership. Yeah. Oh, here it is. I think it might be Global Entry they have.
So Global Entry, I got denied.
Really?
Yeah, I filled out Global Entry. I got denied because of I guess because of my criminal history.
Oh.
Yeah, but that shit is old and that shit is washed. Like fuck, that shit is crazy. I think I gotta appeal it.
Oh. So what is global? What's it called? Global.
So Global Entry is so you don't have to come into customs. You just walk right through. Just like TSA pre-check, when you come back from customs, you just walk right through. Nigga, that shit is clutch.
I need to get
that. That is clutch. They'll give it to you just like that too. Using the military.
No processing line, no paperwork.
What?
I'm about to get
Buddy,
this shit.
You walk right through. That shit is crazy.
Oh, and it includes TSA pre-check.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
I need to appeal my shit.
It's $80 for that TSA pre-check.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I'm going to make my wife do that shit, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's insane. Man. The holidays. And it's just like, it's so much build up and then it's just over. You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad it is.
It's just
I enjoyed it while I was here because I'm trying not to be that person like, I can't wait till it's over. But I enjoyed it while I was here. But the way my work schedule is set up, I'm demanded at that time. And then it's like you're demanded a day or two, and then you're off a day or two, then you go back a day or two. I hated that shit. I literally hated it. This year, maybe because I'm getting older, man. I hated that. I hated my work schedule this year. And also, I think Christmas was in like the middle of the. Christmas was like on Wednesday. Christmas Eve was like,
Wednesday.
yeah. So, that moves. Thanksgiving don't move.
Yeah,
but Christmas moves. So I'd be cool if it's on like a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, something like that. Maybe even Thursday. But being in the middle of the week, I'm going to have to come back to work. And then I'm going to have to work after Christmas because New Year's is coming. Because it's the way that it's set up. Yeah, so it's like I hated that. That was the worst part I hated. Other than that, everything else was cool.
Yeah.
But my work schedule whooped my ass this year. And it wasn't because of like how busy I was. I mean, I was busy, but it was just like how it was set up. Work a few days, off a few days, work a few days, off, work on this odd day.
How it all fell?
Yeah, it was just, it wasn't right.
Yeah, it's crazy, man, because it really, like, going home, I had a good time, I had fun, but it's not as fun because of those type of reasons. It's like, like, oh, your cousins is there, and everybody want to hang out, the kids are having fun, and it's just like, I got to work tomorrow, man. It's just like,
I take off. I make sure I take off, but some days, like I said, like New Year's is coming, you cannot just take off now. Like, people going to want a haircut. So I got to work on a day that I don't normally work.
Christmas on a Thursdays this year.
I know, because it was on a Wednesday last year.
Oh, does it do that?
Yeah.
I never noticed.
Yeah. So it'll push itself all the way around again.
So it's on a Thursday. Yeah, I used to hate that in the military, like having like 4th of July on a Wednesday. That was the worst, man.
Yeah.
Because you just get that one day off.
Yep.
And for me, especially when I was drinking and shit like that, I'm like, I don't want to like.
Don't nobody want to go to work the next day.
Nah, yeah, because it's like you spend all day prepping the meat, cooking, and then like, by the time you really relax, it's like 9 o'clock because you don't cook. Now you got to clean up. You got a few, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then it's just like, I really didn't get a day.
Yeah. I know that feeling. Like, shit. That it is not the military, but I have to go back to work.
No, I hate that for other people too. I'm like, damn, you just got to go back to work after the holiday.
The university, like most of the university, of course, like college, like the students and shit like that.
Right.
But like the elementary school employees and all that, they're off because the elementary isn't. But like UVA, like facilities, they're off. They're literally off for like 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Like they're chilling.
We used to do. If you were married, you got Christmas week off, and the single dudes got New Year's off.
Oh, that's tough.
But here's the kicker with the military: they can never really give you more than 3 days off at a time. So what they would do is, and this sucked, but it was better than not having to burn leave. You would just literally have to, like, say you wanted to have a beer and all that kind of stuff, but you would have to like get clean shaven, get in uniform, go in, literally have somebody lay eyes on you to let them know you were still in town, and then you would just go home.
Yeah.
That's it. So like, if we got off some Sunday to Sunday, they would say Wednesday you gotta come in from like at noon or some weird time.
Yeah.
It would be literally you would walk in the door, they would go okay, and you would just turn around.
Straight out.
Yep. It's like yep. And you could have had a full nice beer. You better go. Nope. Got to shave that shit off and get it in full uniform. And full uniform. If you had a dick commander, like if you didn't have a dick commander, they would go, yo, just show up.
Yeah.
Not in uniform, just show up.
Just let me see your face.
Yeah, let's see your face. Let me see your face, and that's it. That was cool. Or sometimes they would go, let's do a telephone.
Yeah.
And we a telephone recall and just be like, yo, just don't. Like, if you gonna go somewhere, don't be fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Don't do anything dumb. Because they know people wanted to go see their families and not burn their vacation. But they were like, just don't do anything dumb. Like, if you get on a plane, like, just let somebody know. That way, if something goes wrong, we can, like, put a leave form in for you. That way, when, you know, if some shit go wrong, we got a leave form in for you, and you won't get in trouble. It's like shit like that. But, yeah, I felt bad for people who got to go to work after the holiday, man.
Yeah, right.
That shit, it's the worst. It's the worst. And while we here, the Super Bowl should be a fucking holiday. The Monday should be off.
Agreed. I think so.
I think that should be a national holiday, man. We should get Monday off. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah.
We should. When you're overseas in the military, depending on where you are and what's going on, they will typically give you the day off to watch the Super Bowl because it's usually coming on at some weird fucking time. So that's kind of weird to see people like 9 o'clock in the morning just getting fucked up watching football.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this will be my first football game this weekend. Sober. No alcohol.
No alcohol?
No alcohol.
How you feeling about your boys going into the playoffs?
I feel good. I feel good, you know. I like to take it one game at a time.
Man. I watched more football this year than I have in a long time, and I really enjoyed it. I really did, like, especially watching with like Nate and them just learning more about the game, man. But like Saquon,
That boy different.
that dude, man, like I think to the layman, like when he jumped over that dude backwards, it don't really seem like much, but when you watch that shit over and over again.
I was there.
Oh, you saw that shit live?
Me and my kids, we was at the game.
Oh, I bet you they probably lost their shit.
What? The fucking stadium went ape shit.
Oh, for real?
What, bro? To see that shit live was fucking crazy. Crazy.
Man. And it was watching it, you can tell he's not thinking about what his body is doing.
Different. That man is different.
Even the little jab step, that was like textbook. Just the boop.
Yeah.
Dude jumped out the way, spin move, and then
it's funny too. Like when the spin move happened, of course we seen it, but it was like, oh shit, like what the fuck just happened? And then you see them play the replay on the joint, and then the fucking stadium went crazy. That shit he went crazy. Yeah, that shit was crazy. It was amazing to see. And that day they put Shady McCoy in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, for real?
We seen a lot that day. Unexpected.
We saw a lot that day.
Yo, unexpectedly.
Man, I think one of the craziest angles I saw, they showed it from, I can't remember, I think it was the Eagles sideline. Like watching other professional athletes who are themselves just
lose it.
Specimens of physical specimens lose their mind. Just like what just happened? I'm like, bro, I think that about you, and you're like watching him like, I can't believe he just did that.
I was talking to, matter of fact, my man's earlier today, that was leaving.
Oh, Keith?
Yeah, Peace.
Oh.
Yeah, he played with Saquon.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he played with Saquon, and that was his workout partner. And he came in the shop the other day. He was like, bro, that is the most athletic thing I have ever seen in my life.
That's what all athletes say.
Yeah, I've never seen nothing that athletic in my life.
people. I don't think people realize how crazy that shit was.
Yeah, nah, it's different. Different. At that speed, at that height,
He jumped. I mean,
over a man.
He went perfectly through his leg backwards.
Yeah.
I think he landed afterwards, right?
Yes.
I think the reason why
he got a couple yards after.
Honestly, bro, I think they were shocked.
Yeah.
And that's how he got those other yards. Because I was like, yo, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
Man, that was crazy.
Shout out my boy.
Yeah. If you're watching the show, Saquon, man, call it, man.
Yeah, call it. Give us a call.
Yeah, man. That was damn. You got to see that live. That's
I got to
dope,
see that
man.
live, man.
That's
My
great.
kids, I never have to worry about my kids turning on me. They're going to be Eagles fans for the rest of their life.
That's dope, man.
They're going to be Eagles fan. If you could see the look in their eyes when they was watching, not just that, just to be at a home game. And, you know, Philly home. I mean, I can't speak for other home games because I'm a Philly fan and I've been to Philly. I didn't been to different stadiums, but I have been to my stadium also, and to feel what it feels like to be at your football stadium and the fucking camaraderie and the love and the energy that everybody got there, and my kids was able to feel that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And man, they was just walking around like fucking mesmerized, yo. That shit was an amazing feeling.
There's nothing like sports when you were a kid.
What?
Because there's always that possibility of like, yo, that could be you out there.
Yeah.
That could be you.
Yeah.
And then you turn 22, and it's just like, yeah.
It was, it was a good thing. It was a good thing.
Yep. But that is one of the greatest things about being a child is the dream of, any and all your dreams can come true.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
can.
They can.
You just gotta try it. But I know me. I used to play basketball, and I used to love basketball. I used to practice all the time, and I was decent. And then one day, that shit, I said, fuck basketball, man.
You know, because you it's so much fun, and you think you're decent at it, and then one day, with me too, like you meet people, you play with these people, and you go, yo, like, what are y'all doing?
Yeah.
Like, I remember the first time I played against some real like Division I ballers, I was just like, yo, this is just a game, bro.
Yeah. It's not
that serious.
It's different. It's the difference between elite.
Right. Even
elite.
Yeah, elite. Like even like a good pickup game it can be fun. Maybe somebody might be able to dunk.
Yeah.
But then when you're talking about people who are trained athletes, that's
elite.
what they do. Elite, it's crazy.
That
man.
means everything to
they
me.
on another level.
Yeah.
Like I used to think I was a hooper.
Yeah.
I realized I just like playing basketball a lot.
Yeah.
I was not a hooper.
Exactly. I just like to play.
I played a lot, but I was not a fucking hooper. I ran into some hoopers, and it's just like, oh, yeah, they are for real. Yeah. That was probably one of my, that shit hurt. Realizing like, oh, you're not what you thought you were. These guys are built differently.
Yeah.
They're faster. They're stronger. They are actually good at this.
Mm-hmm.
You should put that ball down and move on to something else.
Play around, Play around.
Yeah, I don't see extremes. I can't go to the league. I don't even want to play. I don't even want to touch a basketball anymore.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Let's play around.
But here's also this thing about me. There's a thing where I'm like, I can still play in the league. I still could do it.
Well, I tell you what.
I
got a league you can play in.
I could.
The Tonsillar League.
That's too easy.
Boy, they get dirty.
I wouldn't.
They get down and dirty.
Yeah.
You gonna lose a.
I'm not going out there.
You gonna lose a.
Nah.
Achilles or something.
Yeah, I already know.
You ever even came out to the game?
No. I've always wanted to, but like this last couple of summers been busy. I would get back. I'm like, I'm gonna go on Sunday, but I'll be too fucking tired.
It's tough. It's tough down there, man.
I definitely want to get out there, man.
It's dope out
there.
It's a dope thing Wes got going on.
Yeah.
Shout out Snake, Shout out Wes.
Yeah. Shout out to Tonsillar League. I'm gonna get out there next year, man.
And do what?
Just have fun.
Play?
Oh hell no.
Oh, you mean this year?
Oh yeah, this year.
Yeah.
Or next season.
This season.
This season. Yeah.
You
it's
confused the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
It's
2025. My bad.
Yeah. In June.
Are you gonna get a team?
So I'm always honorary. I always have a team that I'm honorary on that I've been with since I've been watching Tonsillar. And that's my boys. That's Wet. That's my boy Wet team. That's my boy Shifty team, and I was assistant head coach.
Oh, we did a new OGs team one day.
Yeah, I did. So I tried to sponsor the team last year, but they already had too many sponsors. So we'll see how it go this year. But
if we can, yeah, let's sponsor the team.
oh yeah, they already know what's up.
Well,
They already know what's up with me. It's usually like 500.
I'm
It's
kidding.
like 500.
That'd be dope.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I know Boo be out there with the
Boo out there shooting cameras,
Is anybody out there talking shit on the mic?
Yeah. So EJ Jones, E Jones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, E Jones.
He
out
does?
There.
That's what's up.
E
Hell
Jones is out there. He on the mic, on the sideline.
Hell yeah, that's
Yeah.
dope. Almost like some Ep.1 shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yep. He's not on the mic though. He's just doing his podcast out there.
But he's not like
Ball Hawk is on the mic.
Ball
And
Hawk does
sometimes
that.
Littles.
Oh, for real?
When Ball Hawk can't do it, Littles are filling.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, nice stuff.
All
They
right.
got a whole situation going on.
I
there.
want to get down there because it seems really, really dope, man. It seems so dope. It really seems like it's like because I love basketball. That's my favorite sport of all time. I really need to get back into it, man. I told myself I have to start doing the shit that I love and shit that I care about, and basketball is one thing. So I have to get in basketball shape. I got to get down to Townsend, man.
Yeah.
Check that
Yeah,
shit out.
definitely. We'll pull up.
Yeah. All right. Anything else before we get out of here, man?
Nah, man. Wrap it up.
All right. Well, Happy New Year, everybody. The new OGs, we are here. If you can help out, if you think you would be a good guest, hit us up.
Pull up.
Yeah, hit us.
We definitely love to bring guests on.
Yeah, hit us up on the Instagram page. I don't know if I have an email yet for it, but I'll make one.
And I feel like we've been real mellow, chill lately on these podcasts. We want to bring some shit in.
Yeah, man.
We want to see some. I want to shake some shit up.
We want to shake it up.
Listen, I want y'all to know I want to shake some shit up. So I want to bring some shit in that somebody that's ready to talk some shit. Like let's see what we can get going.
Yeah, if you want to talk some shit, or you got any ideas for us, hit us up for the podcast, for the live show. Yeah, if any way you can help out, let us know. All right. With that being said, there's a show. That's a show. Anything else?
Deuces.
All right, we out. Peace.